Okay, everybody, now that you have completed your warm-up, you're coming back to this slide, and we are going to respond to this question. How can your choices lead to positive and negative consequences? Give examples. So the way we set this up is to kind of give you some multiple choice kind of here. So what you're going to do is drag these little boxes over your response. My choices have led to positive or negative consequences. You choose which one. There's not a wrong answer, okay? One example is and pick one of these examples that applies to you. So for me, one example is when I didn't do my chores. The consequence was, and you're going to pick, was the consequence positive or negative? The consequence was negative because, and then this is where you type, because my house ended up being a huge mess. Okay? So, that is your first activity. You are going to think about that and then and think about your responses and think about what kind of consequences, what results happen based on your choices. Okay, then we are going to watch Kid President. So let's watch him real quick.
People, you know what time it is? Decision time. So, you got a decision to make. Don't worry. You make decisions all the time. Like what to eat, what to buy, what to wear, how to spend your time, who to spend your time with, what you're gonna say, how you're gonna say it, whether or not you put on the dinosaur costume and skate through town. Hey, it's an option, and I'm proud of it. Researchers found this. We make thousands of choices each day. Thousands of them. In fact, the more responsibilities that you have, the more choices you have to make. There's options all up in your face all the time. And on top of all this, with each choice comes a consequence. Every choice that you make leads to something good or not so good. Like that old saying, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you ate a whole roll of Oreos in one sitting. If you excuse me, I gotta take a break. Here's something that you can't forget. Just how powerful you are. There are no small people and there are no small choices. You're making big choices every single day. And they make a big difference. Whether you're president in the big fancy Oval Office or not the president, or just a cable with a cam phone and some cardboard. Your choices matter on election day and every single day. Real change happens right in your backyard. The little decisions that you think are little are actually a really big deal. The choices we make our lives. In your life, it's an awesome one. Make the kind of choices that are worthy of that awesome life. I'm gonna make a decision right now. This world needs a little more dancing, so I'm gonna dance right now.
Okay, so that was fun. Kid President is always fun. Okay, so he talked a lot about choices, consequences, and that there is no such thing as a small choice. Okay, so now we want you to reflect. What words or phrases stood out to you and why? We have a sentence starter here for you. One word or phrase that stood out to me was, and you tell me, what did he say that kind of stuck with you? Please do not say that he ate a whole roll of Oreos or that he danced silly. I want you to pick something meaningful that he said. What stood out to you? Okay, when you're done with that, make sure you go into Schoology and that this assignment is submitted. Hope you have a great week.